like a red, never walk alone. Like a red, never walk alone. Knowing only you wait, waka come. Like a red, never walk alone.
Planning area. Planning areas.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
Things have got underway. Oh, he's been caught napping. Balde attempts a clearance. Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Net slow virus had doubles all around.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Araujo calmly anticipates. He rises! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
अड्किरा भएर
And it's Batistuta. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Plays a sharp little ball here. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, it's hit a post. And he's done it! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it. Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Can he finish? And he's there to get it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Araujo. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he can clear it away. Out to the left it goes. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, such a clever touch. Lewandowski. There's the shot! And that was probably asking just too much. Yeah, typically
For him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Costa Curta, looking for the run. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo can get it clear. Looking for a runner. That is good alertness. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Neymar. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs.
Takes the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Yes! Barcelona are back in business.
Long ball दामी.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Handship flick हिजो भाइ भित्र बसेको थियो handship flick के हिजो भित्र बसेको थियो आज बाहिर निकालिस् के गरेर होस् त के गरेर छु
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Koundé. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that.
By chance,
Kunde. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Costo.
And he thumps it clear. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta. Oh, terrible. Batistuta! Kunde. Oh, red. Nice interception. Rafinha. 30 minutes gone. Oh, well played. Well sorted out. Now that's well seen too. Guti. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. And Messi! Oh, it's gone in! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Costo.
Madrid take the lead.
First up.
Pedri. Oh, chance for a shot!
लुइस आ गया था.
Thinks about the shot. Cannavaro gets it clear. That pass has been well intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Kunde. Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. And he shoots! It's in!
Offside. कस्तो offside भइदियो यार. Offside भइदियो अनि.
And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Tries to pass it through. And that has been clubbed away. Can he latch onto this? De Jong gets over and intercepts. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. He steps in, and that's the... Tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
That's been cut out. Well played. It's not an especially good pass.
That's good play from him.
And he's surging through. Knocks it into space. Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Quality ball. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great vision. Now it's Batistuta. That is what... Messi! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. And this could be the final action of the first half.
First half सकिन लागेछ
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Isn't ठिकै हो
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too
Complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are back on the way. Played in with purpose. Guti! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's Neymar! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta makes the interception. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. That's a decent clearance. Pedri! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. And now they can clear their lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed beyond the defence. Great chance! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
हिजोको पेड्रीवाला फल हो यो
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Barcelona have it back and can go again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Dani Olmo. That's a cute ball. Deftly away. That is ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Araujo spots it and intercepts. And the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
क्या guys?
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And a chance! Goal!
Come back.
They're back within reach! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Belletti. Beckenbauer. And it's Guti. Araujo. Oh, now goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
क्या हुआ रे?
Yamal. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Ooh.
That's going to go a long way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That'll be a throw.
Hmm? Goal and this. Goal and this.
That's an imaginative pass.
हुँदैन दोस्त.
Belletti. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, he's had it taken off him. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. And he's cut it out. Dani Olmo. Yamal in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafinha goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And Messi! He should have put that one away.
Messi is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Miss.
Well, they've got it again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cleared without complication. Pedri. Dani Olmo running with the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Belletti, nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And that is a little undercooked. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that. And
he's had a hit! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Lewandowski, played out to the right. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Koundé actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Belletti. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Belletti. Nicked it back promptly. No way through. Not too much. And it's been given away. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's that. Madrid are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result...
걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐끗덕 삐끗덕 Now 삐끗덕 삐끗덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐끗덕 삐끗덕 내버려둬 아저씨 can't stop 모든 문을 두드리지 나 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 风고장나버려 난 비용 비켜내야 뺏기지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 do my dance 걸음마저 step 길을 내가 굿보는 Get on my way up cause I be bustin' 이제는 또 pass 털어낸 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 시선을 뺏어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺏어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보니 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐끗덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐끗덕 You know what? 더 다르게 더 걸어와 발바닥이 더 뜨거워 누가 뭐라던 난 이대로 walk 내 기름에 끌어워 난 만들어낸 noise 내 이름을 불러대 No matter where I go 모두 원해 once again yeah 더 반응해봐 네 걸음이 더 뜨거워져 삐끗덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐끗덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐끗덕 Get out my way 부딪히다가 삐끗해 Get off my lane 깜짝한 새 앞지르네 Can we talk about our differences?
के गर्दा सुन्दा
It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up.
अनि भिडियो गरेर छैन भिडियो गरेर
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride.
Live
This
or
one's
carry, sir.
always special.
The action has already started. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now this could be... He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? And the shot! No mistake! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager scream, Lewandowski!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Lewandowski. A probing pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. Great vision. That is a great pick out. And he's decided to go for it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. And he cuts out the supply. Messi, and he's had a hit. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fuck nah.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Araujo is there and he can pick it up. Rafinha. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Defending was strong and firm. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Looking to play him in. That's a cute ball. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to pass it through. And that's a nicely shaped ball. There's the shot! We've got a goal! Back to within one. Interesting. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. That's good vision. And this is Batistuta. And he's running through. That's just playing it safe and simple. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Messi, it could be in here. And that's been won straight back. Guti. And Guti! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, they can break here. That'll be a throw. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That ball looks a good one. Balde gets it away. Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. Lewandowski.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Pau Kubasi attempts a clearance. Taken back, and he's let fly. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Corner number 2 then. Messi! Oh, crucial block. Messi with the clearance. Played into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he was quick to react. De Jong.
Game.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Short changes him with that pass. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rijkaard. And he's worked it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Messi. Koundé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. That is ended up in no man's land. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Played back to the goalkeeper. Bayer clears. Threads one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Araujo. Now he's got space here. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No way through.
Dani Olmo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rafinha. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in plenty of space here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi! It's hit the upright. That's a half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That was lovely, that.
Looking for options for movement. Madrid really looking to get back into this. He's had a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Koundé. Lovely feet. Great run on the overlap here. And that is expertly dealt with. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Batistuta in acres of space out wide. And he's certainly onside here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pedri. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra
header! Yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Lewandowski. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. And a chance! Rijkaard gets it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Batistuta. Batistuta! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's heaved it away. And that is a little undercooked. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Rafinha, can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all. And they're quick to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckenbauer. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. Could be danger here. Can he finish? There's a goal! And the comeback is complete. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for this.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Lewandowski. That's a good ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
पूरे आउट कह रहा था.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution.
Takes a shot! Yes! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has two. This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And no, that was never going to make it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Batistuta. Pedri. Well, that has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what has happened? Real chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Barcelona, just the goalkeeper to beat. De Jong gets good distance on it. That's a throw. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The ball's gone astray. So what can they make of this? Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Olmo. Can he get it through? Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Dani Olmo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And that will be it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone put